Well, you see, establishment of national research agencies like ours is purely to provide solutions to emerging problems. As an institute, I don't know whether you know that we are 75-year-old. We were established in 1948 by the British government. And purely on what the architect was trying to talk about, my colleague from the University of Abuja and the FAO, the first thing that the West Africa Produce Research that now transformed to Nigerian stock product research after 1960, after independence, was the strength given to us was such that we had enough human capital, human resources to be able to detect any of the commodities that want to be exported abroad. With some of these either aflatoxin, pesticides, and so many other things. So the mandate that we had then was that we were always even in the port to assist other regulators until when Nigeria revised it and we are now purely research institute. So what are we expecting to come out with? Number one, research output, research solutions. Now my colleague that cited the issue of crates for tomato, that was Nispri's technology. Crates was Nispri technology, and we have retired scientists that have retired from that kind of research. The second one is the issue of the inert atmosphere silo I cited. It's a technology now that has been patented and is ready for everybody to uptake. Now, how do we get our technology to the farmers? It requires extension advisory services. As an agency research institute, we are limited in terms of funding and in terms of you have to collaborate with agricultural development program that we've been working with and some of the NGOs now. Now we are working with Council of Women Affairs, COAN, and Mother Wolfan in Kano, and AATF, Sasakawa African Association, that we are now working with. And we've deployed some of our technologies now in Kano, almost 210 hermetic drums, and the governor of Borno State, Professor Zulu, we delivered 1,000 hermetic drums to Borno State by around October 2024. So as I'm talking to you, the federal government also is conscious of the issue of deployment of the best interventions to the grassroots. And this year we are starting a pilot testing of deploying about 44 of that kind of silos and about 70 of the parabolic solar dryer that can dry cocoa, ginger, garlic, cassava. And it is now that we are trying to go to the other end of the value chain. So as an institute, we have all the research solutions and we are communicating, but it's limited. The only way now is for us to bring in the government to support in terms of upscaling and also bring in the private partners. Now the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, under the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, had mandated all research institutes to now go into what we call spin-up industries, patenting the commercialization and partnering with private sectors that can be able to mass produce all this technology. A national institute cannot deliver 5,000, 10,000 hermetic drums. It has to be owned by private sectors. And I think that's the next drive that we are. We had the major post-harvest collect that Honorable Minister for State cited of recent. And they have approved that we have the second post-harvest collect in our center 22nd to 23rd of April. There, you will see the private people that have started using some of these solutions. And we'll be glad that FAO will attend this one this time around, because FAO has done quite a lot of post-harvest solutions in the world that I'm aware as a former consultant to them.
Professor